She was, when she was doing her gun bars, she was doing, like, she looked it comfortable. Her delivery was on point, no stumblings, no slip ups. She looked good. But I feel like SHOONEY, she stole this round from my boo RX, but she was fire. So, you know, I'm not biased. But SHOONEY started off her first saying, you told Bonnie you were scamming visas. The audacity, the nerve of you. You were Mexican. To get here, you had to scam visas too. It's like, oh God, here we go. Mexican bars. But she said this letter was brought to you by letter X bar was crazy. I'm trying to get the W on R. I rap bitches. Rolling on R like a Spanish accent bar was crazy. Like, she just was good. SHOONEY is back. And this is SHOONEY before Vixen too. SHOONEY back, y'all. So I give that to SHOONEY. I feel like she edged it. She stole that round. But RX, she did come back with a good second. Open it up with a dope Griselda bar. When she told SHOONEY, your dad spent so many years in solitary confinement. She named herself Shoe. Okay. One shot Johnson bar, Advil, Oxy schemes, all that. That was dope. Called out E Hard again. The only thing is she went back to stumbling and having some slip ups. And you can't do that with somebody as dangerous as SHOONEY and somebody that's on it like SHOONEY. And she was on it for the second round again. She had some body shame bars. She said body shame bars ended with she still get a 9 in the face to open a round. SO, Sister Outspoken and Black Diamond caught some strays in this round. She definitely was speaking for Coffee in this round. Shout out to Coffee. And she said that RX is scared of Coffee. And but she did have some dope material in there. And going into the third, I got a 2-0 SHOONEY. I feel like those slip-ups really hurted RX. But my girl is a warrior. Okay. This third round though, y'all know I'm a sucker for Black Pride bars. Y'all know this. If y'all know me by now, y'all know I love B-Dot. And RX got in that bag. And she flipped a whole Black bitch slogan that SHOONEY has. And she used it against her. And she did a really good job doing it. Real quick, she said, oh, and before then, she opened the round with a rebuttal, the body shame rebuttal. She said, bitch, how does it feel to body shame me in a room full of that was still me? Girl, I'm not getting your rebuttal bag. But okay, so going to the Black Pride bars, she said, Madam CJ Walker, was she a Black that invented the hot comb for your nappy ass? Christina Jenkins, was she a Black when she invented the weave for you to hide that ish? And she went on and on and on. And I thought that was very clever. I thought that was very strategic of RX. And I thought it was good. I thought it paid off for her. And SHOONEY, she started off hot in the third. Again, mentioning Coffee, more RX, SO, Black Diamond bars and stuff. Blood on Shoe, Lil Nas X bar was cool. Divine Intervention was cool. Razor Blade, open her chest like a shirt on a Vato was fire. This ain't algebra, getting X don't amount to nothing bar was crazy. But I feel like she lost a little steam towards the end. And it's like, you know, if you want to address certain things because Coffee's your girl and everything, like that should have been the second round. To do that again for most of your third, it's kind of like, okay, like we get it. Obviously, Coffee's your girl. That's no problem. You want to defend your girl, you know, shoot your shots, say what you got to say. But for another whole round, I gave RX that because I just thought her round was more creative. So I got a 2-1 SHOONEY. But I will say this, that, you know, RX, the best thing you can keep doing is keep battling because she is improving. Again, it's just the fact that if she can give us 3 of them things, 3 solid, clean rounds, she's going to be fine. She's going to blow up for real, not just on the West. I feel that, hey, Big Wood. I feel that RX, we know she has a pen. We know that her just her knowledge and vocabulary is above the rest. Like, she can go into her Mexican, ancient Mexican, African. She even had an ancient Greek bar in there. Like, she has very high, like, she's just a high vocabulary type of bitch. Like, she is very knowledgeable and she knows how to work that with her pen. She just got to be clean. And SHOONEY is back, period. Y'all know I miss SHOONEY. I'm so happy she is back. I'm happy that she's back. SHOONEY is SHOONEY. You know, I feel like people sleep on SHOONEY a lot, but SHOONEY is SHOONEY. And I'm just glad that she's finally starting to get people to really show homage and give her flowers. So y'all tell me about it. Who did y'all have while I was rumbling? I seen a couple of people say SHOONEY got that. I liked her second material. The Black Widow scheme was cool. I thought overall it was a dope battle. It was a dope battle overall. I was really happy with it. So if you didn't see it, SHOONEY with the ladies 30. A lot of y'all saying 30. Like I said, I gave RX that third. And I thought RX had her strongest round really was the first. But SHOONEY, she took that mofo. SHOONEY 2-1. I had SHOONEY first watch, still SHOONEY, but it's clear second watch. Yeah, I watched it twice yesterday. I gave it to SHOONEY. RX improved a lot, but I had SHOONEY with the ladies 30. SHOONEY 2-1 clearly. Shout out Reese, though she progressing. And that's the thing, like RX, everybody in the comment section on the video on YouTube also was saying the same thing. Like, bruh, like the first round, a lot of people was like, oh shoot, did she finally figure it out? Uh-oh, SHOONEY. But that second, man, them stumbles will do it, man. Them stumbles will do it. I feel like RX don't be winning battles like that. You know, I feel like I got her beat in my verse, but you know, she's getting there. Like, yes, she didn't win this battle. I'm trying to think of her last battle. You know what I'm saying? But yes, she's getting there. But like I said, the best thing she can do is just keep battling. Don't give up. You got it. You got the talent. You just got to clean it up a bit. And now she got the confidence. I felt it. I felt way more confidence in this one. So make sure y'all check out SHOONEY versus RX when y'all get a chance after the show. But we're going to give it up to the ladies one more time before we talk about these men's. And shout out to ARP and Rare Breed Entertainment. What up, though, Quadre, my bad. What up, though? But RBE is going to be giving it up to the ladies, too, to start off Max Out, too. Don't forget, it's this Saturday. If you're not going to be in the building, get your pay-per-view. Get your pay-per-view. But we're going to have Lady TUNEZ versus Raw Image. Now, these two ladies might be new to you, but they are they're the first female battle on the 1 SKs. So shout out to ARP for making that happen for both of these ladies. I did some homework because when I saw the flyer, I was like, okay. Let me give them a proper, rollout on our behalf here at Let's Talk Battle Rap. You know what I'm saying? We're not just gonna be like, well, I ain't never seen them before. I'll wait until Saturday. No. I did a little homework. Never heard of Raw Image. Well, I'm going to tell y'all some battles for y'all to watch from both. Because looking on the internet, these two have potential. These two have potential to be great. I'm going to say great. You know, RBE, I've always said we got to start, they got to start investing for the ladies. We need some ladies holding down RBE, not just the fellas. You said, CeCe doing God's work. Look, I show love to everybody, okay? I want everybody to progress. So let's get into it. Lady TUNEZ, she's from Cincinnati. I think she's fire. She can talk. She got aggression. She has presence. She does. And the battles I would say for you guys to watch is her versus Peaches on Elite Battle Arena. They both were fire. So shout out to Peaches. Versus Yoshi. Now, Lady TUNEZ may be new to you, but she ain't new to it. She battled Yoshi 4 years ago on Bar for Bar Rap Battle League. Okay, so check out that battle. Versus Mitris on Bar for Bar, again, Rap Battle League. Those 3 battles I would suggest you guys watch. Okay, so Peaches, Yoshi, and Mitris. But I love how she does command attention and command a room, but this is going to be in front of 1,000 or so people. So I'm kind of, you know, I want to see if she could do that on the big stage, because this is different. You know what I'm saying? That stage hit different. Rosenberg tried to tell show off then or show off out, whatever. He didn't listen. But Raw Image, she's from South Carolina, so salute to her. I think she's fire. She's very creative. She does have moments where she shows her unorthodox style. And a few battles I want you guys to watch too is Miss Lisa on Carolina Premiere. CeCe, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, on Carolina Premiere. I thought she did good in both of those battles. And in that one versus CeCe, she showed that she can get her disrespectful bag, and she had the whole crowd in the palm of her hand. But again, I want to see if she could do that on a big stage. The 1SK battlers get put in a tough spot. That's a fact. Like, it sucks because you got to open the event and you got to set the tone and the energy. Okay. But it's also a good thing too, because you got people when they're energized, they're not tired, they're not hungry, they're hopefully not too drunk and high. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, even though people are excited to see you, they're in a good mood. By the second round, if one of y'all or both of y'all ain't saying much, that's when the crowd gonna go against you. That's when the boos. And man, I'm about to go to the bar. What y'all want? I want some. I'm about to go to the bar for this. That's when the crowd turns on you. So you got about a round and a half to get the crowd. Opening an event in front of people who low-key just want to get to the main card. This Norb's undercard. Really? Oh Lord. Look, shout out to both of the ladies. I can't wait to see what you two girls do. And we gonna keep it moving. King Los is also on Max Out too. We're gonna be seeing him versus Daylight, but he talking heavy. He's talking heavy about DNA. What? DNA not a legend. Come on, y'all. What we doing with this? And ooh, it sounds good and spicy, but what we doing with this, y'all? Kiki, what up though? He trolling, must be that Cali weed, because DNA come with them fake ass gun bars. King loves a nobody in the industry. Nobody listen to his words. Ooh, Jeremiah. He getting ready for tomorrow. If you look at it through your 11th eye, you'll see DNA not a legend. Stop it. DNA definitely a legend. I agree. Dave Dollars. Good morning. Shiesty, clap the machete. Okay, we know. Everybody got a bar that didn't hit and was just stupid. Everybody. Shoot, if you look hard enough, from Tay-Rock to Calico to Mook, the hippopotamus line, like everybody got a bar that don't hit. DNA was already a legend years ago. Thanks for sharing the broadcast, yo. King Lowe's, he trolling nobody in the industry or in battle rap. Los must not know DNA resume. Thank you, M. Producer, whenever you're ready. Because you know, we got the stats. That's one thing we got is stats. Now, I know the font is small. You know why? Because of so many goddamn accolades to that man's name. He has done so much. We gotta put this in 10 size font. But I'll read it off for y'all, for those who can't see it. I'll read some of this. He had 5-time known appearances, 6-time Summer Madness appearances, 6-time URL headliner, 7-time Don't Flop headliner, Don't Flop title contender, 2-time Black Ice headliner, 1-time Bullpen headliner, 1-time I Battle headliner, 1-time KOTD headliner, 141 battles catalog, second most all time. Average views is 580,000, second most with 100 battles, 20 platinum battles, tied for 4th in the world. Highest viewed 2-on-2 team, NWX, let's just cut to the chase. The best tag team, okay? Best 2-on-2 team in battle rap history, period. They revolutionized, they evolved the sport, they evolved the art. They are the best. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Because there's a lot more. I had about 2 more columns to go. Okay. So respectfully, King, I'm going to need you to put in a little bit more work before we start saying who's legends and who's not. Because DNA been solidified. If you ask me, DNA been put in work. If you ask the right person, a lot of people got him on Mount Rushmore. And if not, he's definitely in the talks of Mount Rushmore. Okay. So but I realize what King Los is doing. He's just, he got his eyes on DNA after he battles Daylight. It's just battle rap. I don't even really think you believe that. Denying all the work DNA has put into battle rap is insane. He disrespecting the culture with comments like that. DNA even has DNA Tooth, a whole vlogger. He believes he is a lot more than he is. That's why he stayed getting clowned. If you eat 7 vegan meals, you'll understand DNA not alleged. Stop it. You sound like Verb. Stop it. But before we move on, this is exactly what King Lo said. So here is the quote. When he was with PSA Hip Hop, shout out to 3-Letter Man. He said, for the majority of his career, he compromised his own integrity. I praise him for taking control of his destiny. That's what's going to make him a legend, not all the ish he did prior. And he also continues saying that you got these imaginary gun bars, but we know you not cut like that, pretty much. He said that with PSA Hip Hop, 3-Letter Man, DJK. Look, you don't have to like the fact that King Los, or that DNA was necessarily using gun bars, but he might not have been cut from that cloth or was really out there rooting and tooting and shooting them mofos up. But if that's the case, then a lot of these battle rappers need to get taken off the legend status, because a lot of these motherfuckers talk about doing stuff they ain't never done and they lie. A lot of these people claim affiliations to things that they not even legit. They don't even check in when it's time to do a caffeine battle on the West Coast. B-Dot's 3rd round versus Suge. Active every event there happens. He said about how some of y'all don't be checking in like y'all should. So we gonna do that. And we gonna do that. Good morning, Savage. We gonna do that. Then a lot of people ain't legends in this. And that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all can name drop if you want. If it don't apply to you, then don't worry about what I said. If it does, then the truth hurts. Check in. Don't be mad at me. Check in. Jeremiah, I'm just saying too, like, joining gangs at 35. Savage, I wouldn't say that King Los is a nobody because I don't want to be mean, but he can't say that about DNA. Because then it's like, okay, but what have you done then? If he's not a legend, then why are you one? I don't know. Hey. Respectfully, King. Respectfully, King. You know, when Verb said it to DNA, now we can have a debate. Now I can entertain what Verb is saying. Because to me, he's a legend. After it's all said and done, Verb is a legend. But good luck on your battle versus Daylight. I can't wait to see what he does on stage with Daylight. It shall be interesting. Yeah, man. I just remember when I was in the building when he battled Head Ice on his last return on RBE, but that was in New York, and he did his thing, man. So I know he gonna come with it. And like Daylight said on Restore Order podcast, get your dictionaries, I'm gonna have my mobile dictionary on cue to go. What's the chances the Atlanta crowd lets King Los and Daylight rap without booze? Man, Barry, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I know I'm not gonna be in there just booing just to boo. I really don't do that unless I feel like it's warranted. Like, I probably would have booed at Pulverize. Y'all would have heard me boo. Anyways, let's move on. Because URL finally dropped the full card for Super Fights. Okay, now we know who all we gonna see on this mofo. So I'm gonna go through the card lineup, and I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and tell me how you feel. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop a comment, give me your predictions and all that. But of course, we got Nitty and Hollow, the main event. T-Top and Swamp, which was supposed to be rescheduled, is on here. Arsenal and Real Sick, we know that. Head Ice versus Av, and I heard this from the rumor mill. Okay, Head Ice making his caffeine debut. Ace Amin versus Cortez, and Chess versus Kid Chaos. Talk to me. What we doing? This card leaked weeks ago. I just really want to see Coffee versus Hustle. Now that was the fake one. See, that was fake. This card fire. F3O. Ooh, I miss Kid Chaos. I did too, Tata. I'm glad to see him back, man. I need some lyrical, spiritual hot water. Chess versus Chaos, battle of the night. Victor, I'm not mad at you. Chess 2-1 edge. Cortez getting kicked off the couch after this L. Av versus Ice, battle of the uncles. That's funny. Shout out to Wolf, man. Shout out to Head Ice, man. I'm glad that he's back. I think he took some time after the Rosenberg Raw performance because he knew he didn't do good. He knew he could have done better. But, you know, I saw in his battles after the fact with Hip Hop Is Real, shout out to them. And you can just tell he wasn't in the right headspace for battle rap. He took some time. He's been away. Done a few interviews here and there. But other than that, I'm glad to see that he's back. So I'm taking it that he's ready to go. Ace 2-1, T-Top versus Swamp might actually happen. Color me shock. Look, it's gonna happen, gosh dang it. I'm like, yo, it's going to happen. This better happen. I'm going to be very upset if I get breaking news. T-Top and Swamp is not going down on Super Fight. It will be rescheduled. No! So I guess Ice ain't never going back to KOTD. Shoot, we had Organic on yesterday. I didn't even think to ask him that, but you know, you never know. Never say never in battle rap. Never say never. Let's see. Ab versus Head Ice is going to be I'm not gonna repeat that. Yo, let me share this real quick. Let me share this real quick. Because when I shared I got a lot of people are focused on Hollow and Nitty, which is rightfully so. They're the headliner. But I would say this: do not sleep on the rest of the card. I do feel like Chess and Kid Chaos will be the surprise and the real battle of the night. I'm going to say do not sleep on Cortez, but shout out to Ace. But do not sleep on Cortez. Okay, yes, he did not go all the way in Ultimate Madness 3, but those first 2 round performances, he was different. Okay, Cortez, don't sleep on Cortez, y'all. Get that hate out your heart. Get the hate out your heart. Why Hustle and Coffee not on here? I don't know, because when Coffee, I saw Coffee was the first one to say this is fake, this is not real. She says that it hasn't really been rescheduled and that Hustle is playing around, but then Hustle said that it's rescheduled for August. I believe that's the month she said. August, September, but I think it's August. And then she's told Coffee, you keep playing with me, I'm not going to battle you at all. So I don't know what's going to happen. We might have to chalk that up next to Jazz and Misfit. I don't know, y'all. It's not looking good for Coffee and Hustle to happen. Females be petty for a time. Coffee versus Hustle looking like a cursed battle. It's like you're on fire. Like, oh God, I'm losing confidence that it's going to happen. And it's hurting my feelings. All 4 of y'all are hurting my feelings. Like, I get where Misfit's coming from because, get the bag. But y'all hurting my spirit. Hustle on some BS. I don't know anymore. Coffee ready, though. I know Coffee ready. Hustle, Duck, Coffee, and Loso. Yeah, Bullpen is on Sunday. And we talked about it already this week. 40 versus Loso. Can't wait for that. Man. But before we move on, let me talk a little bit. I got Nitty clear. I feel like Nitty's gonna win 2-1. But like I said yesterday, I hope Hollow, after watching the face-off and hearing how he was talking about how he's taking this serious as far as battle rap, I really hope he is. T-Top versus Swamp. Man, giving T-Top more time to write is kind of dangerous. I really was trying to pull for Swamp, but now I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of leaning now more towards T-Top because T-Top is not the one you want to give more time to find more ways to angle and make them stick. Arsenal versus Real Sick, I already said. Until somebody does it, I got Real Sick. Until somebody could clearly beat him, I got Real Sick every time. Shout out to Real Sick. Head Ice versus Av. I'm excited to see Head Ice is back, but I'm not sure how he's gonna do in that setting because a lot of people who make their debuts, a lot of the vets that make their debuts in the bubble or in that small room, they either do good or they don't do good. It's like really no in between. And I don't know what to expect from Head Ice, to be honest with you. So I got Av. I'm leaning with Av. Ace Amin and Cortez. Man. I'm going with Cortez, to be honest with you. And I rock with you, Ace. You know I do. Don't come for me, Ace. Don't come for me. But y'all know I try my hardest not to be biased. And what I saw Cortez did in those first 2 rounds of Ultimate Madness was crazy, impeccable. So I hope I see that Cortez again. And Chess versus Kid Chaos, I think it's going to be the real battle of the night. I'm leaning more towards Kid Chaos, man. So that's how I'm feeling right now. What y'all talk about? Cortez 2-1. I got to see the card. Freetown gonna cuss you out. Yeah, him too. After all I just got done saying about them East Coast, the New York, you just gonna go ahead and go pick them again. You just gonna go against what everything I just got done saying. Case, you think KC's gonna beat Chess? I think he got a good chance to beat Chess. I think, yeah. Are we forgetting that Chess is a hit or a miss sometimes? Are we yes, he did great versus Loso. He did a really great job versus Loso, but we also know that Chess be on and off sometimes. You're not going against the devil. And Shine. He did do really good versus Shine, but I gave that to Shine. I feel like Chaos gonna make a return. He coming off a loss and learn from ours. He sure did. He sure did. He sure did. And I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what he does with those lessons he learned. I mean, look at what Luke Castro's doing with the lessons he learned. Swamp with Geechee. He said he learned a lot working alongside with Geechee. Let's see what you do with it. You know, I feel like he did a good job in Ultimate Madness. Yeah, man, I can't wait for it. Shout out to URL, man. Keeping Battle Rap lit. Don't forget Super Fight Card 17th. Don't forget it. Don't forget it, live and for free on Caffeine. But I mentioned Luke Castro. Let's talk a little bit about it because he's going to be busy. He's busy. He's going to be busy this weekend too, man. He's going to be battling DRUGZ. URL announced it. They both will be battling on Born Legacy Northwest and Seattle. Yeah, we do need a John and Surf face off, but maybe that's coming. But Luke Castro versus DRUGZ. Get that hate out your heart, y'all. Get that hate out your heart, y'all. Let's be honest. Let's talk about it, family. Let's talk about it. Be nice. It's not Thursday, it's Wednesday. DRUGZ, the only one I know for a worse record than Suge. Castro 3-0, Lou 3-0. I like it. Castro with the face. It's not a happy face, but it's not a mad face. It's just a face from Harley. Castro clear. I'm too brolic. Lou 2-1 clear. B Magic vs. Fonz got canceled. I'm getting concerned that DRUGZ only getting battles versus his friends. Look, he might have some resentment he needs to get off his chest about his friends. Maybe that's what this is his healing process. I gotta get some things off my chest as a friend. I need to get some things off my chest as a friend. Lil Brown, what up, though, boo-boo? Says Lou 30. So I don't see a lot of... Does anybody have DRUGZ? Why DRUGZ keep battling his homies? SHOONEY made it to Caffeine before Jazz. URL, a bad influence. They keep pushing DRUGZ on us. Ty got DRUGZ 2-1. Sock Passe, Lion Legacy. DRUGZ on Goonies World Tour. Oh, God. Lou 2-1. I'm not surprised. I would say this. I think DRUGZ has been doing really good in his battles. I just don't think he's been winning. I think Ryder was talking to him. And I knew he had some things to say to Ryder, but I just feel like, oh, my Lord. I didn't know, Ryder, you was keeping that. And he had to get some things off his chest, too. Jesus. That was like a cleansing, an intervention for both of them. A counseling session. Shoot, Jesus. Didn't know y'all felt this way about each other. Damn. Wonder if DRUGZ got a lifetime Euro contract. Man, salute to DRUGZ because he's still getting plates. So obviously he's doing something right that P and URL is going to keep on giving him opportunities. This is a private event. That's what it says on all the flyers I've been seeing. It's a private event, so that's probably going to be an app drop. So yeah, I see DRUGZ doing a good job. Like Harley says, and Yoshi is one of DRUGZ close friends. Yeah, like that one bar he had, talked about how she got stranded in Atlanta, leaving her children's for some guy, and he left her stranded and he had to come save her. Look, Lou Castro, if you have any skeletons in your closet, you better have a rebuttal for it because DRUGZ gonna go there. You better have if you are friends with DRUGZ and you got a battle coming up with him, you best to believe you better be ready. You better be ready. Harley said I would have beat his ass. Hey, you gonna put my business out there like that? Oh. You take steroids, DRUGZ to Lou Castro. Yo. Well, I see a lot of y'all got energy for this, regardless of if it's negative or positive. But I think I'm really hoping that DRUGZ can, man, I don't know what else he can do to get y'all to not be so me too. B More says he got DRUGZ, so that's Tata, B More. Go watch Sheed Happens versus DRUGZ, by the way, 1 rounder. Was it good? Who you got winning? Update guy. DRUGZ is, I cannot repeat some of these comments. It's bad enough they're on the screen. Fired by a head sheet. And that's the thing. I think that a lot of times DRUGZ does a good job in his battles. He is just, okay, we got 3 people. Ryan says 2-1 DRUGZ. So we got 3 people. Let me know if you're watching this on YouTube, if you got DRUGZ. Let me know. DRUGZ is nice, be more like for real. DRUGZ is nice. I just think he just gets, he sometimes it just slips out of his grasp. Sometimes, a lot of times these battles, you be thinking like, ooh, DRUGZ, okay. You might get that win. And something happens where it's just not enough. His opponents just know how to snatch those rounds from him. But it doesn't mean he's bad. I will not ever say DRUGZ is a bad battle rapper because that's a lie. That's just hate. I'm not gonna say that. Like some of y'all. But I think that Lou Castro is coming off a very good Gnome appearance, a debut. I thought he did very well for his debut on a big stage or on a big event. Not a stage, because it wasn't a stage. Hey, sausage. But I'm gonna pick Lou Castro, but I'm expecting this to be a good back and forth. I think Lou Castro knows exactly how DRUGZ is gonna come at him just by watching how he's been coming at the rest of his friends. So again, if you got any skeletons in your closet, Castro, you already know you better have a rebuttal ready. Okay, but the energy. Okay, Stuart, I guess you're not here for it. Castro seems to be in a groove. Yes, he does. I totally agree with that. So shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's listening to the audio version on Spotify and iTunes. But we've come to the last topic for today's show. So, I always appreciate y'all rocking with me. But this is also about Lou Castro because not only is he battling some of his friends who are men, he is calling out 2 girls that he says he is cool with. Yes, did y'all watch it on OTFMZ? Shout out to them and Duchess and V, especially. They both had Lou Castro in the building. And it was a dope conversation. If you don't follow them on IG, definitely hit that follow button. It's OTFMZ. And he wants smoke for the next Kings versus Queens. And he says he wants it with CeCe and Vixen, if not 40. Let's talk about him. No, I don't think he can beat Vixen. Castro bold. Luke Castro stupid. Castro might be trying to kill himself. He might smoke them, but Harley, you was like, nah. Layup. Ooh, Tata. I like those matches. Interesting matches. Castro will get the girls out of here, says Jeremiah. Of course. I'm not surprised. Yo, he said that he will love to battle 40 sometime in the future, but he was telling the girls that if it's like right now, that he, like, if he wants a Kings versus Queens plate right now, he wants CeCe or Vixen. And if y'all remember, back in March, he said this. Back in March, and I believe we talked about it too on this platform, that after the last Kings versus Queens, he was like, I want to be on the next one. And he asked fans, who should I battle? And a lot of people, of course, were saying Vixen and CeCe, obviously. And he said, I'll smoke them, which then that brought Vixen and him to have like a little bit of a friendly back and forth. But obviously, well, Lou is still focused on this. He wants to be on the next Kings versus Queens. And I say, Smack, set that ish up. Debo, set that ish up. Let him have it. I would love to see Luke Castro on Kings versus Queens. I would love to see him. I'm leaning more towards Vixen just because of the energy. I think that she is a very high energy performer, so she'll be able to match it. So it'll be a good matchup. I think it'd be a high energy battle. High energy. Okay, relax, CeCe. Why not relax? Luke Castro wants the big names. I feel him. I'm not mad at that either. I'm here for that one. Luke Castro versus SHOONEY or Coffee first, says Harley. Ooh, woo. Well, he didn't name them two. They could be on the reserves for Luke Castro. I can't say I would love to see Luke Castro without it being taken out of context, Maxie. Don't do that. I'm professional. And he's too young for me anyway. I would prefer Vixen and CeCe battle other men, though. Ooh, you're on fire. And I would love to see CeCe and Vixen battle before the next Kings versus Queens, to be honest. I don't know about y'all. Y'all can tell me if I'm tripping or not. But, yo, it's July. And from what I've been hearing in the streets, Summer Madness gonna go down in September. And I've been seeing Easy talking about September, Summer Madness. I'm seeing everybody talking about, I want to be on Summer Madness versus this person, and keep on saying September. So that's pretty much out there. So I don't want a Kings versus Queens before Summer Madness. I think that should happen after Summer Madness, and I need CeCe and Vixen to be focusing on that battle for Summer Madness. Nothing else, because I don't want nothing short of a classic. When CeCe coming back, though? I think CeCe and Vixen, I think they should come back for Summer Madness, and they shouldn't be doing nothing until then. I don't want no excuses. And that's another part. That's a good point too, Titus. CeCe got to heal up. Shout out to CeCe. We are so happy that you are doing so much better and that you are still here. Thank you, Jesus. You right, CeCe. Vixen watching the Milwaukee Bucks. Will you host a face-off? If they ask me to, I would. Like, if anybody asks me to do anything in that nature, I wouldn't say no. I don't care what league it is. I wouldn't say no. Don't CeCe and 40 got a battle first? Damian. shizness. Oh, jeez, oh, weaves. Damn. Thank you, GoRax. Damn, that is right. Casey and 40. But you know what? The good thing about that is Casey was ready to go on Friday before the battle. So she pretty much got her shit done. You know what I'm saying? So that shouldn't be too bad. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, you already know, Juan, as long as I get the bag. Because I don't do shit for free. I need the bag. And not just flights and stay. I need to leave with a bag. Everybody else got bags. I need bags too. I'm gonna hit Jazz on IG. She talking too long. She taking too long. Well, God damn it, be more. I don't know when Jazz is coming back. I don't know. I thought she was gonna be back by now. I don't know. Don't nobody know but Jazz. And whoever she on the phone with, setting up the next battle, because it ain't Misfits. I'm done with Misfit and Jazz. I'm done with that. That's not gonna happen. So CeCe requests first class flights, not on no spring. Look, I'm not flying on no goddamn Spirit. Even Spirit first class is ghetto. Everything is just ghetto. The terminal, ghetto. The flight attendant outfits, ghetto. They ain't got nothing on Southwest. You know, they be looking sharp on Southwest or American. That the only thing I like about it is the color, is the paint job on the plane. Now that all yellow with the black lettering, that is kind of fire. It stands out. But other than that, just ghetto. The seats are ghetto, uncomfortable, trash. Spirit got no Wi-Fi. Like, damn. Shit. I just can't watch nothing. I have to sit here and be silent. That's why people be fighting on the planes, because there ain't nothing else to do but talk shit to each other and cause chaos. Shoot. You can't even take a nap on the plane. The seats are trash. It's no padding. Now you can't take a nap on that plane. It's impossible. Spirit about to sue LTBR for defamation. You ain't getting no sponsorship from them. But they, you know, I do love Spirit though, because they keep it a buck. They ain't say, if you pay attention to their branding and marketing, all they promise you is a ride to your destination. We ain't say you're going to have the top flight experience. We ain't never said that our snacks and our environment and the vibes we give off is the best. We just said, boo boo, if you need to get to Detroit to Atlanta, we will take you there. And that's it. That's all we're promising, is a seat on the plane. You got to give it up to Spirit, because they dead ass tell you in the marketing. You got to pay attention. No, I ain't backpedaling. It's still ghetto. But I mean, they tell you up front in so many words that we are ghetto as hell. And we know this. You're not going to enjoy this ride, but you're going to get to your destination. You want snacks, you got to pay for that, because you only pay for the ride. You didn't pay for comfort. You paid for the ride. You didn't pay for experience. How much is that flight? Shoot, I heard that, I don't know about now, because outside is pretty much open. I was seeing people talk about they was flying from one part of the country to the other part of the country for $20 earlier this year. So I don't know if it's the same I don't know if it's the same. Spirit, you need a ride or not. Damien, that should be their slogan. They should put it on the plane. You need a ride or not. That's it. That's all you get it from Spirit. Is a ride. Period. Damien, you better go talk to them before they steal that motherfucker. You better make sure you get your 10%. Spirit flights be $6.99. URL booking all these. I'm not saying none of that. That ain't none of my business what URL do with this. Delta or JetBlue. Have I been on JetBlue? If I have, I don't remember. But Southwest, Delta, American, they be a hit or a miss sometimes, bruh. Sometimes them flight attendants got a little too sass and attitude for me. And I'll be like, yo, you just need to pipe down. All I asked was for a napkin. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm trying. Does Spirit have international flights? Look, if I could, maybe, you know what? If they talking about me going to Africa and back for 100, I might do that. It'd be the worst plane ride on God, but I will do it for 100. Y'all know those international flights be mad expensive though. They be like 500, 800. I've heard people pay thousands of dollars for international flights. Bruh, y'all got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. Oh, I need 100? Say less. Just tell me when I gotta be there. Update CeCe wonders if Spirit has international flights. Okay, y'all, we at the end of the show. I don't have nothing else to talk about. Oh, to Israel is 1,300. Who got a boat? Got a boat, yo. All Spirit international flights run through the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, look, Jay Black might be flying first class. If you ask me, he deserving. Shout out to Jay Black for pulling up, even though I'm pretty much done. I'm just bullshitting. Man, yo, the boat. We gonna have to do a cruise. Do they do cruises to Africa? They should. I'll be on that motherfucker. I'm not flying. I don't even want to be on the plane for that long. What the fuck? All right, I'll try to be more. I'm late as hell, Marquise. It's okay. You can catch this on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube later. Just make sure you follow us. Let's talk about it. But that is it. It is 11:30. But sunburn real on the boat. Look. Don't tell me. Don't, Lord. That's top 3 movies ever. Well, Friday is my favorite movie. I know all the words. I know the script. Okay. So Friday is my favorite movie. But I would have to, yours too? I would have to chop it up to different genres because that's tough. That's tough. Just 3 and all, because gangster movies is like, you got to talk about Godfather, Casino, Goodfellas. Like, and then people want to argue which one's better, Godfather 1 or 2, because we all know 3 is trash. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got Denzel. Like, yo, you got to have a Denzel. Like, American Gangster. What? Training Day. Like, we got to break it up. I can't just do 3 overall. That's too hard for me. I can't do it. Tom Hanks is the greatest actor of all time. Yo, he up there. But you know why I don't put him above like Denzel and Robert De Niro? I've never seen him play a bad guy. Has he ever played a bad guy? Like, we've seen Pacino, De Niro, Denzel play good guys, bad guys, witty guys, inspirational people. Like, their catalog and their range is big. Has Tom Hanks ever played a bad guy? Then I can't put him above Pacino, De Niro, and Denzel. I can't do that. I can't. Because we got to think about range. Oh, you said Wesley Snipes greater than Yo, we might have to do this for another day, y'all. Because now I'm about to get in my movie bag. Because I know we love Black Panther, but I've been said Denzel was my first Black superhero when I was growing up. Maybe these kids today would say Black Panther, but for me, Denzel. Blade was my first Black superhero, minus Storm from the X-Men. Blade was my first Black male superhero on a big blockbuster. Road to Perdition, he played a hitman. Oh, he did. I forgot about that movie, Shiesty. Yo, we gotta come back to this because now it just got crazy. Wow. We gotta come back and finish this. I love y'all. I could talk to y'all all day, but y'all know I got other things to do. But we will pick this up on a later date. I don't know when. Maybe I need to really start doing CeCe story time or whatever I'm gonna call it. But I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow for Toxic Thursdays. Titus will also be in the building. We also will have a guest. We will announce it later, but I will give you a hint. He will be on Max Out 2. He will be pulling up for Toxic Thursdays. So some of y'all gonna have to keep that same energy, which I know some of y'all will. But anyways, follow us on social media, LTBR Podcast, Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast everywhere. Until then,